Alright, what's up guys? This is Black Belt Chris here with my co-host, Fisherman Andrew.
How's it going?
And we've got a very special episode of Pokemonathon.
Our 100 subscriber Q&A milestone.
Dude. Wait, you actually got it right
Yeah!
this time!
Yeah.
I mean, this is like our, fifth cut of this thing?
Fourth. It's only fourth.
Only fourth?
Only fifth. It's fifth.
Told ya. The one where it, destroyed half the information actually counts.
Yeah!
Okay, anyway, I'm getting off track. We don't need to talk about our mess-ups right now. Actually, because right now we're actually looking at partially our success and partially the success of a lot of our friends and followers.
Yeah.
Which is our 100 subscriber point with the Q&A, which we got actually got quite a few questions.
Yeah.
So, big shout out to everybody who dropped questions for us. People like Tico and L,
Take Your Time Gaming,
Games Done Slow and Bad,
Lunar LaPinks,
and Awkward Hannah the Gamer. All of them, minus one, seem to have YouTube channels that we know of. So, when you guys get done watching this, make sure you go check out their channel. Make sure you subscribe, because a lot of them, they all seem to have channels kind of like us.
Yeah.
I mean, and believe me, you'll see them on Twitter with us a lot. And, yeah, so let's get this thing started. And, really,
first question.
I start with that.
Thought I organized this better than that. What color dominates your wardrobe?
I mean, we got the same basic wardrobe, so...
Pair of jeans and...
A black t-shirt.
Yeah.
So, blue and black, really. Because, I mean, most days it's jeans, t-shirt, and boots, so, what the heck.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's just keep this thing going. We got, why Pokemon specifically? A lot of great iconic games in that era, so why this one? Well, I mean, that's kind of a complicated one, because it was both of our first games.
Yeah.
I mean, so we really got into gaming with that, so we got the nostalgia, and on top of that, it's a really huge franchise. I mean, you've got 8 generations worth of games, plus how many spin-offs?
Tons. And then you got Pokemon Go now, mobile game, and Magikarp Splash.
That actually still exists?
Yeah.
I thought they deleted that.
I don't think so. I think it still exists.
Hold up, I have to check sometime, because I still have it on my phone.
Not right now.
But, yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of things we can do with it, so... And besides, who doesn't like Pokemon?
Oh, yeah, I mean...
It's a great way for us to get into it.
If you don't like Pokemon, you're not human. Not really.
I was going to say not American, but then again...
Pokemon is
it's
Japanese so first off, get your facts correct. Alright.
Could have had a V8. Fisherman Andrew
should have had a
V8.
When and how did you guys first get into Pokemon? You want to start or should I?
I'll start. I got into it because my best friend lent me her copy of Fire Red, which, yeah, I was a genius. I had troubles with that because I thought the Rivals pick was a 50-50 and I was just having bad luck. So I spent like an hour restarting that a bunch of times. And then I finally gave up and found out like a year later what was actually happening.
Yeah.
What about you?
For me, it was when I was being babysat by a friend's older brother in like elementary school. Well, actually, no, it was before elementary school. I was like 3 years old. And he decided to pull out the VHS tape of, like, I think it was the first 30 episodes of Pokemon.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Man, starting with the good stuff right there.
Yeah, classics.
Alright, so hobbies outside of video gaming. Well, I mean, we got the same hobbies all together, so we got to keep things a little different. Whoa. So you go forward first.
My top 3, airsoft, fishing, obviously. I'm Fisherman Andrew.
Yeah, he's great at catching Magikarps.
And also archery.
True, I keep forgetting you actually have a bow now.
Nah, finally.
Kept borrowing mine. But, yeah, I've got pretty much the same hobbies as Andrew, so I've got to give you guys something different in here. So, I'm going to start off with horseback. I did some show riding while I was in my freshman year of college, and a couple other really stupid things related to horses that I'm not going into details on.
Like getting a injured knee? Or was it broken?
Oh no, it was just slight tear.
Yeah.
Nothing too fancy.
Yeah.
But that was from raining. I did some rodeo. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
No bulls. On top of that, I spent a lot of time out at the gun range, and I am actually a martial artist. I was kind of hoping we'd get that question, and
apparently not.
Nobody took the hint. So, I'm going to answer it anyway, because it's my question. Which, yes, I am actually a black belt. I haven't been training with any schools lately. We had some political issues where I had been training. So I've been kind of doing my own personal training. But I did earn my title of black belt, so if anybody wants to know, just watch this video. Now you know. The more you know.
Yeah. Next
Where's the
question.
damn rainbow?
Next question. What is your least favorite Pokemon? I have my answer.
I'll go for it.
My answer is Miltank due to Gen 2 Gym,
Faux Miltank used to roll out.
as well as Miltank.
Yeah, that was a pain, but I gotta say mine, just because Gen 3 really gave me trouble. Really was a hard game. It was still part of the really tough part of the series.
Yeah.
So it took a long time to complete. But I gotta say Chimecho. The thing is useless. It was a literally, it was a basic 1-tier evolution with any stats, and it was hard to catch.
Yeah.
Girafarig was stronger than that. Alright, so we got, if Pokemon were real, which Pokemon would you have to have on your team? We know what Fisherman Andrew would want, and
Yeah.
it's not a Magikarp.
Mine would be Kingler, because Kingler's my favorite all-time Pokemon.
Now,
Hands down.
see, with mine, I'm not going to say my personal favorite, because I've got a whole list of them.
Yeah, it's...
I'm actually going to touch back to something my ex-roommate had asked me, which was kind of superhero comic book universe stuff.
Yeah.
It was, if you had a superpower, what superpower would you have? And I told him it was telekinesis. Because think about it. So, because of that, I'd have to say Alakazam, because just by how strong his telekinetic powers are,
Yeah.
I mean, he levitates all the time.
Yeah. Non-stop.
He's got super strength right there. He can phase through walls. He
Yeah.
can fly. He can teleport. And he's basically an avatar.
Yeah.
Yes, I just tied in another series entirely, which would have been a really cool crossover. Think about it. Have
Yeah.
all the avatars working with the same type as whatever they bend.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Wait, is it...
Yeah, it's you.
Okay, yeah. Alright. It's a little late, guys.
A little? It's almost Christmas.
Yeah.
We got like a couple more minutes.
What do you guys like to do in your spare time?
Well, we just listed all our hobbies, so, I mean, outside of that, both of us are kind of getting into bodybuilding. We have different targets. I mean, you're trying to lose weight and
Yeah.
bulk a little bit, go full-out weightlifter.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm training for American Ninja Warrior, but that's beside the point. And also, I hang out with my girlfriend a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
and in your case, you hang out with your sister. Mainly because she's in the same room as us.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
On an unrelated note, really? We had to go to that one now?
Yes. That's the
That was
next
a
one
good
in line.
segue, but come
That's
on!
the next one in line.
Okay.
Just read it.
This is a random one. Favorite food?
Mine, if you give me a good smoked brisket, that'll top anything.
See, and being a college student, I gotta say, if you give me a slice of pizza, I will be happy as anything because I will hand you the slice of pizza back and I will take the rest of the pizza.
Yeah.
But, here's an idea. What if they put the brisket on a
top.
pizza? Papa John's, you need to do this. Please.
Okay, you just gonna leave me hanging like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was terrifying.
Would you ever include VR on your show?
Yes. I mean, seriously, the only problem I see with that is how the heck are we supposed to set that up? Because we take already about 20 to 30 minutes setting up all this stuff.
Yeah.
We take more time in setup than we do in actual recording. Because then again, most of our recording's done in one take. Because, you know, we can't really edit stuff out.
Well, we can. It's easier not to.
Well, here's the problem. Because most of the time when if we'd edit stuff out, we've got two things happening at the same time that we'd have to cut one short
Yeah.
to edit something else in. Now this is actually a really challenging one. Do you guys want to stay in Maryland long term, or do you have big plans to go to a big city? If so, New York or LA? Well, for starters, Maryland actually has a couple big cities. We live just outside of one of them.
Yeah.
I don't want to go telling you, but I'll give you guys a hint. It's very famous,
Mm-hmm.
mainly for its death toll.
Yeah.
We're not proud of that.
No.
But we're both outdoors guys, and we're not really good at city life. I mean,
Yeah.
we're both relatively unnaturally tall. I mean, considering the average height in America is like what, 5'9", 5'10",
It's somewhere around that.
and I'm 6 foot, and then there's Andrew who's a gigantor.
At 6'5" or 6'6", somewhere there.
Yeah, I still feel short. I still feel short. It's weird, but yeah, no, we're definitely not going into a city, but we might, do Western Maryland, like Oakland territory, because
Yeah.
honestly, we love it out there. That's where we do a lot of our riding.
And vacation.
Well, yeah, I mean that's just fun.
Beautiful.
Or we might just jump the
Beautiful.
border into West Virginia and visit our buddy Drippin' Dragon. That's another one you need to subscribe to when you get a chance.
Yep.
Yes, we're doing shout-outs in this. Deal with it.
Next question. How long have you been gaming for? For me, it's 14 years.
In a galaxy far, far away, a long, 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 long time ago. Oh, it's only 17 years.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
I got a late start.
Yeah.
Next up, we got, outside of Pokemon, what are your favorite games? That's actually a really, really good question. I mean,
Yeah.
because that's putting us outside of what we normally talk about.
But for me, top 3, probably 7 Days to Die,
Of course.
any of the Halo games, because they're just masterpieces, and Terraria.
Not bad, not bad. Now, I gotta say, just for nostalgia's sake, my first Legend of Zelda game was Wind Waker, so that's gotta be on top of that. I love that game.
Yeah.
3D graphics, almost an open world design, with like mini maps thrown in.
Yeah.
But then on top of that, I want to say 7 Days to Die, because we've been having a lot of fun with that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we've even had people literally just sit down in the basement with us and watch us play, because they love hearing the go-between with us.
Yeah.
And they were some of the ones pushing us to make the channel initially. Outside of that, I love Battlefield. I'm a history buff. I love all the history they put into it and the research.
Yeah.
I suck at the game, but I love it.
We both do.
Hey. I'm not that bad as a sniper. That's about it.
You're better than me, that's for sure.
Details.
How many hours did you spend in red and blue trying to find a way to move the truck near the SSN to unlock Mew?
I thought we screened that one out.
Nope.
I didn't want to answer that one.
It slipped through.
Come
See,
on.
mine's not that embarrassing. I only spent 4 hours trying to get it. That's all. Do it.
No,
I said my
no.
answer. You will answer it. Don't make me hurt you.
I spent 2 days trying to do it straight.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I really had like laser-like focus. Yeah, squirrel.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What were you talking? What? All right. So, what's your most nostalgia? Andrew's favorite word.
Nostalgia.
Between that and cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon roll.
And sugar cookie.
Sugar cookie.
Or crazy.
Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with snakes. Snakes make me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with snakes. Snakes made me crazy.
So, yeah, where were we with that? Nostalgic?
Wash your hands sometimes, man. Come on. That's bad.
Sorry, it didn't smell that bad. Ow. Okay, yeah, where were we? Oh, yeah, nostalgic Pokemon game. I got 2, actually.
Pokemon related memory, not Pokemon game.
True. Well, mine both have to do with games.
Yeah.
Because I got 2. My first one playing, I spent 3 hours on a way to a camping trip playing. I mean, I had the Game Boy Advance SP plugged into the car charger the whole way, to the point where they had to literally leave the car running when we went to make stops. And I completely did not know how the save files worked. So my best friend was ready to kill me when she found out I accidentally deleted her save file.
Yeah.
She went from having 6 badges to having 0 with a Charmander.
I would have hurt you.
Oh,
So much.
I had some really nasty bruises from that one.
Yeah.
And my other one, during a camping trip, I was playing my first actual game that I made it all the way through for Pokemon, which was Ruby. So yes, I have some really big ties to Gen 3. I love it. I will always have a special place for that. I spent 6 hours trying to take down the Elite Four. And I think it was like 1:06 in the morning that I finally beat him. I got so excited, I fell out of bed and scared everyone in the cabin because I hit a hardwood floor at full power. Yeah, so, what about you?
For me, it was the babysitting one, like I said before. But also, when I was in elementary school, riding on the bus to school, I'd taken Pokemon cards to school, and that's actually how I met two of my best friends, the twins. Yeah. We'd sit on the bus and we'd talk about Pokemon, like, all the time.
Wait, you mean those two?
Yeah, those two.
Like the ones we're actually considering bringing on as guest stars eventually?
Yeah.
Well, geez, okay.
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't know you guys went that far back. Holy crap.
Yeah, I mean, we're practically brothers at this point.
Well, I mean, we knew that.
Yeah.
You just don't look anything like them.
At all.
I'm not sure who that benefits.
Yeah. Next question. Is that
Oh, wait.
me or you?
That's you.
Okay. How did you guys meet?
Well, I think that's going to be mine.
Yeah, that's yours to answer.
Yeah, because I went to high school with Andrew's older sister, and a couple years back we got together, and I actually met Andrew because she decided her little brother needed little ha ha ha. That's a running joke for us.
Yeah.
Needed somebody to hang out with because he didn't really talk to too many people, and he needed someone to play games with. So she sent me in to play games, and we found out we basically were the same person, which is a little disturbing. I'm not sure which one of us it's more disturbing for. Considering we're both borderline psychopaths.
Yeah.
I mean, but Amanda also she's going to be making a guest appearance very soon, like in 6 days.
Yeah.
Because I mean, actually, well no, 5 because we're releasing this tomorrow. Well, Christmas.
Yeah, which is in like, what, 7 hours?
Yeah.
Or
So
7 minutes, not hours.
Hey. Don't make it too long.
It is late, okay?
Hey. I've been saying there's only one more sleep till Christmas for the last month.
Yeah.
But that's stress related. But she'll be in our next Let's Go Sunday episode.
Yeah.
So, next one. What was the deciding factor in starting the channel? Is it really not one?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch of them. I mean, Andrew initially hit me with his pitch for the channel, which was he'd been watching a lot of other YouTube gamers, and it's all the same. It's some guy sitting at a computer
yelling at you or some other kid online.
It's a lot of trash talk. It's really nothing entertaining. We wanted something a little more personal. Yeah. So we shifted down to two guys sitting on a couch competing against each other with a bunch of different games.
As I'm sure most of you have read a lot by now.
Yeah, because I post that, like, what, probably about 30 to 60 times a day.
Yeah.
Hey, I try. Oh, and I'm going to apologize right now, guys, because anybody dealing with us on Twitter, I'm the one you're talking to the whole time, so, yeah. About that.
It's also because I wanted to get back into editing, because in high school, I took a graphics, art, and design class, and, you know, honestly, I just wanted to start doing it again, and this was a good thing to do it with.
Yeah. Well, and of course, then you also got to take into account that both of us are using this for acting experience. I mean, I'm already a semi-professional actor.
Yeah.
Well, semi-pro because I did a lot of product demonstrations ahead of time.
Yeah.
But we're also using this to get into voice acting.
Yes.
So, I mean, every time you hear us try different voices out or just change how we sound, this is just us getting sound clips ready. So when we start doing actual auditions, we can just throw them out.
Yeah. Also, it's to help with, at least for sure, my social anxiety, because it's crippling at this point.
And definitely for me too, because it's definitely enough to stress me out to the point where I crash.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean this is actually doing a lot for us right now.
Yeah. What is your ultimate dream for Pokemonathon? Haven't really thought about this too much.
We really didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
I mean, this was supposed to be like a part-time thing, just
Like,
something fun to do.
On this, like a hobby.
But I mean, honestly, based on how fast we're growing, I guess just get as big as we can and
put out as best content as we can as well.
Well, yeah, and of course we got to get better with every video.
Yeah.
That's just how we do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really say much else about that.
Yeah.
And last but not least, would you branch out into different game franchises, or would that require a separate channel? We would definitely go to different games. I mean, heck, we've been considering things like, Terraria, obviously.
Terraria, yeah.
7 Days to Die, just because that's fun, because usually it's me doing something stupid, Andrew picking on me, because we got the noob and the show-off. Hey, that sounds familiar. That sounds like another channel we're hooked to.
Yeah. Shout out to Tico now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah.
But, it honestly, yeah, we're called Pokemonathon, but we'll probably just keep it and...
Yeah. Unless you guys want us to keep this channel strictly Pokemon, and then if that's the case, we'll create another channel to do that content out on.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, we do take you guys, a lot of your opinions into consideration, so if you guys seem to think if we start talking about branching out and you guys don't want us to, just make sure you tell us.
Yeah.
Because, honestly, we'll listen. That's what we do.
And we're only going to get better if you tell us that we're not good right now.
And
I think that's all the questions we got for today. Yeah.
Wait, hold up.
You're literally just rotating a single piece of paper around.
What about that one?
You're now just holding it upside down.
What about that one?
What? There you go.
Oh, we already answered that one. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought that was an Australian. It was upside down. Sorry, guys. I know, bad joke.
That's all the time we have for today, I think, though.
Yeah, it's half-assed to Freckle.
Yeah, because
Mr. No Watch.
neither of us wear watches.
Yeah, no, we're high tech. We use our phones, or right now looking at our laptop right now.
Or we're also low tech because we can sort of tell the time by the sun.
Yeah, true. I mean, you use the finger method.
Or you can, if you know about what time the sun sets each day, you can tell.
Or, if you live in an apartment, there's another good way to do that. Just play sousaphone. Some guy will scream down to you something about, why is some idiot trying to play music at 3 a.m.?
Nah.
Yeah, that's an old joke.
Yeah.
You guys probably heard that one. But either way, we're out of questions, and honestly, both of us are dead right now, so,
With, like...
Hey, if we keep talking, it'll be Christmas.
Couple seconds till Christmas, so...
So let's get this thing wrapped up so we can post it.
Yeah, probably should,
well,
but
in that case, guys, make sure you check back on Thursday for our next episode of Red vs. Blue Nuzlocke Versus, and on Sunday for our first guest star appearance.
Yes.
On Let's Go Sunday.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Merry Christmas, and see you later.
Merry Christmas, guys.